Hello YouTube, Jedmon 2005 here with a review of the Ressha Sentai ToQger Renketsu Bazooka. So their weapons and the combined form are here. And so what we see is we have the bazooka right there. You see them holding it in the background. Here it's telling you about the 5 weapons combining. Energy Ressha, right? That's this thing here. It comes with it. Renketsu Bazooka, nice English lettering right there. Up here we see the train, we see it's got sounds, and we see the name, or the show logo. Right there, let's lean it forward. We see them, right, as always, in all this packaging. On the side, we see the box contents, along with Yongo and Gogo. And on this side, Ichigo, Nigo, and Sango, along with the combined form and the Ressha. On the back, we see all 5 weapons. Let's lift this up so we can get a better look. All 5 weapons combined into the bazooka, box contents. You put the train in there, and it goes pachoo. And then you can combine it with your train. You can use it with ToQ-Changer. You can use it with ToQ-Oh. Bottom of the box just shows box contents again. So, let's get that out of here. Let's go ahead and we're going to pull in our weapons. So we're going to start with Ichigo's. Okay, now this is where all the sounds are. This is going to be the rail slasher, right? His sword. Now, not too bad, actually. Believe it or not, I mean, the handle could be a little longer for my taste, especially with my large hands. I mean, you can see. But it's not that bad compared to some of your other toy swords that we've gotten in the past. Right, here's the blade. This is where your Ressha will sit. Any Ressha will work. I mean, they'll all sit on there. I actually haven't tried to use the other ones, but there's, I mean, let's see. Look, here's Shield, right? Shield's a little big. Actually, let's see. I gotta line it up right, and it fits right on there, just like Energy does. Okay, so any Ressha will work, right? And it slides along this track and stops. The back, it takes those cell batteries. Right, in that door, on-off switch, there's the speaker, obviously. And then, of course, the little clips where it plugs into the other weapons. Okay, so that's Ichigo's. I want to tell them, let's do the sounds. Turn it on. Same sound the ToQ-Changer gives you. So we get those noises. And just a bunch of slashing sounds, really. Okay, so let's move on from there. Now we're going to Nigo's weapon. Or I guess the blue, because this is the red. Because when they switch colors, they switch weapons. So the red weapon is the blue weapon, the form trigger, right? So it's like a platform, it's a gun, right? And you can see, obviously, this fits into there. It's a gun. There are no sounds in this toy right here. I mean, all this trigger will do is it will launch your the Ressha you've put on there. Which what it does is it just pushes in this button right here and shoots that forward. Okay. Right, little small handgun. Okay, so the form trigger. Now, usually in these kind of sets, at least one weapon gets the shaft size-wise. This next weapon is it. The Shingo Hammer for yellow. This barely qualifies as a pipe. As like an 18th century smoking pipe. I mean, look, this is tiny. If you've seen the show, you know how big it is. This is obviously nowhere near that size. It's got the little signal lights, and this is all there is to this weapon. I mean, I can't do any more with that. Next up is the green weapon, the Tunnel Axe, very reminiscent of Bridge Axe from ToQger. So we see it is an axe. Obviously, the handle is short. You know, that's probably your only downfall. This lever right here is what will allow the it to separate from the sword when pulling it apart. And we can see the hinge. It folds up for the combination to make a tunnel. And it's got the ToQger TQG on both sides. That's kind of your main features of this axe. And then finally, Pink's weapon with a very memorable scene from the first episode, the Tekkyou Claw. Okay, so it's got this little claw weapon, which it fits a small hand. So there's, I mean, it's not fitting a big man hand like mine. Now, a small 3-year-old's child, let's say like mine, would fit perfectly in there. Okay? So that's what we've got. Pink's weapon right there. So these are your 5 weapons. And then it comes with this Ressha right here, the Energy Ressha. Okay? You can see the little, like, the lightning on the inside. It's transparent all around. Even the bottom piece is transparent. It does have a number. It's number 49, but you can see even this part is transparent. We're going to go ahead and do bazooka things with it, and then we're going to get into Changer and ToQ-Oh and whatnot. So let's go ahead. We'll combine the weapons. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to start off, I'm going to take pink and blue, and I'm just going to slide them together. This will plug right onto that pair. So, right there. Okay? Next, I'm going to take yellow's dinky thing. Another, again, peg right there. Just like this. Okay, so we've got this right there. I'm going to go ahead and put the sword into the blaster last because that's when it will start the weapon sound. So I'm going to slide this into here and I'm going to close it up. Alright, so just fold it shut and it snaps, right? Like that. There we go. So what you now have is this, right? And then I'm going to slide it right on in. So this is your bazooka. I'm going to go ahead and slide this in. So burst Shingo. Right, now as soon as I slide this back, it'll do it again. So that's what you would see if you were one of the shadows. Right, you would just see that thing come flying at you and you die. So that's what we've got. Let me turn the sword off because I don't want it to do the sound again. Okay, so it's a pretty decent size when I put it all together, right? I mean, it's pretty nice. Get a good handle on it. Let's go ahead. We're going to slide this Ressha off for a second, and we'll see. We'll take this shield back and slide him back on. And yeah, I mean, see, it goes. It kind of stops. It does exactly the same thing that Energy does. So any Ressha will work. Okay, so let's take this off. To take it apart, it also unsnaps easily except for this clip releases the sword from the axe, and then this piece right here that I didn't show before, you pull it back and it allows the sword to separate from the blaster. So let's put that aside. Now, let's take ToQ-Oh here and combine it with the Energy Ressha. Now, this is probably never going to happen in the show, but then again, you never know with these guys and their imagination power. So all we're going to do is we're basically going to do like we do with Shield and Scope, is we're going to pull pink off and plug this into the arm, and now we have what I guess would be called ToQ-Oh Energy. Right? So very simple, nothing to it. I am going to show off the fact that, and let me get my other trains in here. Here's my pink train, right? I can combine these at will, right? And just, now I can have energy in the middle of my train. I can have stuff attached to it and attach things to it front and back. So that's, you can do that. You want to add to your train with another little front piece. That's an option. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ToQ-Changer, and we're going to see that it will do basically the same thing that Scope and Shield do. Okay, so turn it on. Energy slides in. Says the name, and I go to transform. Just what we expected. Defaults to Ichigo and then says energy. summon the Ressha. So Energy Ressha. And then we're going to norikae change with it. So we're now going to norikae. So norikae into energy, and then back to red, out of energy. Okay, so that works just like the rest of the Ressha do. So let's get the bazooka back in here. So it's a decent enough weapon. I really do find it a little bit difficult to recommend at the retail price, just because of the size of your Shingo Hammer. Your Tekkyou Claw is a little bit small, but not too bad. The rail slasher is really where you're getting your money's worth as far as the size of weapons go. Tunnel axe is okay, handle a little bit short, but we're used to that with these weapons because they got to make them, you know, small enough for a kid, small enough to fit in a box and combine properly. The big prize is the Energy Ressha. Honestly, they're probably going to make a candy toy or a capsule version of it at some point. If you really want to wait and not spend I think mine, when I bought it, it was like $39.90 off of AmiAmi, which is not retail. That's like 25% or so off. Then, I mean, that could be the way to go for you. Just get a candy toy version later for like $5. That's an option. But if you want to get the weapon set because you love ToQger, or you just want like the nice, I guess, I don't know the difference yet, of candy toy and capsule Ressha from what the toy line, main toy line gives you. You know, you want to get that version, then get this and, I don't know, put this aside or just display it somewhere. But, you know, so you get the Ressha, you get more stuff with, like I always say, with ToQ-Oh and the changer, and it just adds playability to everything. These trains are fun. You can make a giant ash train by the time you're done. They're probably like 20 feet long or something, knowing these people. But in any case, so until next time, check out the podcast, RideForAncientRebels.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.